What is going on, everyone? It's Minato here, and we're going to be taking a look at LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta today. And yeah, so he is now under another 200% leader skill, which is the Vegeta and Trunks. So he is under the Bond of Parent and Child category, and on top of that, he is on the 200% Battle of Fate category team for them. So he's gonna be looking a lot better on this team. The previous team he was on was Maj Vegeta's team of the Vegeta's family. And then I believe, yeah, what was the Maj Vegeta's category team again? Let me double check that here. It was Vegeta's family and then Gifted Warriors. Yes, okay. So he was under that 200% leader skill, but the issue with that team is that there isn't another Super Saiyan 4 to link him with. So we couldn't really see his true potential with links like Saiyan Roar and GT. However, now we are able to really get that full Saiyan Roar link active, which is a huge 25% attack and 10% defense with this team, because there's also the LR Super Saiyan 4s. We have LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku here. So we're looking pretty powerful here. I believe right here we will get prepared for battle. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. Is there a way for me to bring down these STR orbs? I could do this, I think, and then that'll work. Okay, that's really good for us. So right here we're going to get a full 24 key super attack. Again, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So basically he starts off with 140% attack and defense, and then he builds up to 30% attack and 60% defense. Each turn he builds up 10% attack and 20% defense. So he does need to take a couple of turns, 3 turns to fully built up, right? But he's going to be looking pretty good once he does have that fully built up. And on top of that, he gets 100% on super attack. So starting here just general, he's already at 440k defense turn 1 after super attacking, which is quite a powerful amount of defense to get just starting off from turn 1. No support or anything like that. That's really good. And of course, we are going to take him into a red zone run. I'm thinking Omega Shenron I will take him into. As much as I would like to take him into Broly, I don't think that he'll be able to be good enough to run against Broly as an STR unit, right? Especially without his counter. Yeah, look at that. 8.33 million attack is quite a lot, right? And again, he still has an extra 40% defense from his passive that he could build up. We're going to have some support units floating around as well. So like the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is going to be floating around. We're going to have the AGL Kid Gohan, who's going to be floating around and giving extra defense, right? Stuff like that is going to work out really well for the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And we have, obviously the Vegeta and Trunks floating around. The reason why I brought the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, you may be kind of confused on that, but he does actually give not only a 30% attack buff, but he does give the Saiyan Pride link and Prepare for Battle link. So with him on rotation, we'll get all 7 links active. And again, that Saiyan Pride link is a 20% attack buff, so that's going to be really good. By the time we have him on rotation, we're going to have the full buff, I believe. So that's going to be really good for us. The full 30% extra attack and 60% extra defense. So yeah, that's pretty good for us. And again, keep in mind, Vegeta does have the 30% chance to counter enemy super attacks, which can be quite powerful. We'll go ahead and it doesn't matter if Vegeta's in the middle or not, huh? No, it doesn't. So we'll put Vegeta in the front just so we can get that. Hopefully Vegeta does not get debuffed or anything, but Vegeta also has his turn 4 active skill again. So yeah, he's at 285k defense. Keep in mind that again, since this is all start of turn, you get just a pure 100% top of that. So he's at 520k defense right there, if I'm not mistaken. No, 280 times 2, that's 560, right? Yeah, that is 560k defense on this rotation. That's really good. That's just good, right? Considering he has counter chance on top of that, and is doing again 8.4 million attack stat. So right here we did lose out prepared for battle, so that's a little bit of attack that he's not going to be getting here, but that's really strong with 560k defense, right? Oh, we're going to get debuffed here defensively. I think that's okay, though, because next turn we're just going to have the Bardock floating around, right? And we don't really care about his defense the next turn because Bardock doesn't provide any defensive buff, right? And at the very least, we could see his defensive stat, again, once we have, we can see another turn of no support defense. And then what I'm going to do after that, so we'll do like 2 more rotations. We'll take him into the red zone, and we'll see how powerful he looks like in the red zone fight, which I'm assuming he's going to look pretty strong. I'll go ahead and we'll play this. Let's just skip through this and get to the next fight right here. No need to really see this active skill by Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Pretty cool, but we don't, again, need to really see it here. Alright, so this will be a turn where we'll show off Vegeta's full damage capabilities. So, again, we're going to get every link active here. So let me go ahead and we'll play Vegeta's active skill. Just because it's his showcase skit in the video. And let's have that done. Again, his defense is debuffed here. So yeah, it's definitely not nearly what his defense would be. But we'll go ahead and get this with you. This should still give me 24 ki. Yep, again, so we're going to have offensively is probably going to be his best showing here. So he's going to have all 7 links active here. He gets a ton of attack from links, right? We kind of count that out again. Super Saiyan 15% attack, 25% from Saiyan Roar, 5% prepared for battle. Saiyan Pride gives 20, GT gives 10, First Battle 20, and then Legendary Power 15. It's like, how much attack is that? That's an absurd. It's at least around like 90 to 100% attack that he gets from links, which is really good. These guys aren't gonna kill, so that's good. No, my cord. Okay, wait. It's gonna be. It's all good. It's all good. My cord. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, we should be good. The sound's back on. Cool. Okay, let's see what you get here. Yeah, 11 million is pretty good of an attack stat. I definitely will take 11 million, that for sure. So, yeah, we'll see one more rotation after this, and then after that we'll be looking pretty good here. I think the sound is slightly delayed as well because the cord, great. I'll just go ahead and, okay, you're taking a lot of damage, that's for sure. I can't play the active skill, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know, it doesn't really matter what happens here. We're gonna, pretty sure we finish them off, right? I think we do. It would be nice if we do. Just so we can get one last rotation here with his actual extra defensive support. What I'll do is I guess I'll skip ahead, and this time we'll make sure the audio is fixed as well. So we'll be right back. Alright, we're here. We're no longer debuffed, of course, and we're gonna be looking pretty good here. So again, we're gonna have basically everything active except for, he should get his max key here. We're gonna have everything active except for prepared for, no, not prepared for battle, Saiyan Pride, which is fine with me. So we're gonna grab this. We'll go ahead and use a Sensei Bean here. So our defense, yeah, so this is defense fully built up without support, 206k. That means his defense pulse super attack is 520k, which is enough to tank Red Zone Omega, I would say. Even as a STR super class unit, he will be able to tank Red Zone Omega, so that's really good. And you know, I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Goku has been on rotation, so he's fully built up as well. Vegeta is probably going to look better than Super Saiyan 4 Goku in this situation. Now, we won't have Kamehameha active for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but right here we can see a direct comparison between the two, because again, they're easy at the exact same time. They came out at the exact same time, right? They're just units you would end up comparing to each other. And I think there's a really huge debate for Goku being better than Vegeta, right? But I think Vegeta will definitely be a better unit. Goku will probably hit way harder numbers though. See, Vegeta right here is doing 9 million attack stat right here. And Goku is going to be doing a strong 10 million attack stat on top of that. I believe Goku and Vegeta do have very similar attack and defensive stats. The thing is that Goku gets more attack in his passive, if I'm not mistaken. No, Goku gets the same amount. Yeah, Goku gets up to 60% attack from his passive, and Vegeta gets up to 30% attack from his passive, right? Even though they have very similar stats offensively, in terms of just their pure stats, right? Goku does get, you know, more attack, right? And that's really such a huge difference, that extra 30% attack. But Vegeta's defense is quite better. And I think in the long run, that's going to really help you more so on these red zone bosses. But yeah, we'll go ahead and now we're going to go take Vegeta into a red zone boss again, Omega Shenron. I think he'll be doing very well there in this team. This team is just very strong, so let's see how he does. Alright, I think this is a team I'll check into Red Zone Omega. we should be fine, all things considered. And how are we looking like here with rotations? I think I will definitely take this rotation right here. I don't have intros or playing the right.
この先を見ろ。まだ見ぬ敵を。宇宙最強。お前が誇り高きサイヤ人の血を引く者ならば、俺の息子ならば、誰にも負けることは許さん。俺、超えてみせます。目の前の敵も、父さんも。トランクス、お前は赤ん坊の頃から一度も抱いてやったことがなかったな。抱かせてくれ。
なんだよパパ、やめてよ、恥ずかしいよ。
元気でな、トランクス。
To be fair, I don't see that intro too much, like, often at all. We'll have the rest of them skip right here. How should I do this? I mean, you're locked, so it doesn't even matter. I'll get this with you. I guess I'll get these 6 orbs with you. We'll save those orbs with... I kind of want to grab them for the stack. And I kind of have to grab them for the stack, I think. Just because we're going to push that one off rotation, right? So... I think getting that stack with him is very, very important for us. Luckily, we'll be able to get some stacks for the LR Super Saiyan 4s as well next turn. So that's going to be really good for us. But yeah, we'll see how Vegeta does here. We have Majin Vegeta as well. I might be floating around Majin Vegeta. And I'll move Future Gohan over here on rotation with this guy. Just because the Majin Vegeta will provide us Saiyan Pride, which is why I brought him on the team. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta does not actually have royal lineage, so they're not really going to share key links, which is the only unfortunate thing. But if we're under HP threshold like right now, then Majin Vegeta will at least change orbs, which could be interesting for us, right? Which is why, you know, I kind of brought him on the team as well. Because Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta does actually still get key per any type key sphere obtained, at least just 1 extra key, so that's going to be really good for him. But yeah, we'll just have to kind of let him stack up and we'll see how he looks like. I think he will be a very strong asset even against Omega Shenron, especially against, you know, bosses that he'll have type advantage against too. I think that'll work out extremely well for him. This is actually really good. We can go ahead and grab this with you. This should be getting us a full 24 key. It's just 24 key super attacks are so free and easy with this Vegeta. It's really stupid how like easy it is to get a 24 key. Considering how much damage he does as well, right? This Vegeta is just insane. Very, very well designed unit here. And again, keep in mind that against Omega phase, Omega Shenron, he can counter. So if Omega tries to super him at all in any phase, he does have at least a 30% chance to counter. Now, I wouldn't rely upon it. Like, I wouldn't say it's something that you definitely want to be like, oh yes, we have this counter, we're good, right? Because it's only a 30% chance, but it can save you in some runs, so it's better to have than nothing, I'd say for sure. And at the very least, his defense is pretty strong, so he will be, yeah, more than fine against normal attacks. I really like him, how he's looking like so far. I think what I'm going to do is I will push these LR Super Saiyan 4s off rotation when we get Vegeta and Trunks over here. How should I do this? Yeah, we got all these support units kind of just chilling around over here, huh? I will do this. I'll just grab these, whatever. And the Kid Gohan could possibly stun, so that could be interesting. Are we going to kill this turn? Maybe we kill this turn? We did start off under the HP threshold, so Majin Vegeta will do a little bit of damage, right? I think we can kill this turn because we have the crits here. We can get the additional super attack rate. There's a chance. I think it's more likely that we don't kill, which is okay with me, for sure. We don't have to, but it would have been nice just to move on to the SSJ4 phase, I think, in my opinion anyways, but it's fine. Next turn, I think I still am going to try to push off the LR Super Saiyan 4s. I don't think I should. I think I might keep them on rotation still. Even though that's probably a dumb move for Vegeta and Trunks, because you kind of want to keep them in the first slot, right? I think I kind of have to keep him on rotation, right? This guy, by the way, his getting an additional super attack with him is really good. Because he'll take no damage, obviously, right? A stun with you would be really good, I think, because then I think I will Should I prioritize? Yeah, that's really good. I think I might prioritize the stack with the LR Super Saiyan 4. Well, you locked them, huh? Dude, they're just locked in the first slot. Whatever, I guess. I could use the Sensu if I really wanted. But it's better I've pushed them off rotation anyways. Oh, are you kidding me? No stack? That sucks. It is better that I push them off rotation. I am going to get this since it is his showcase, right? We're looking good here, though. That's for sure. So we're going to lose out on some of these Super Saiyan 4 links. Again, ideally, maybe I should have brought LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku still, just because of this situation, right? But it's fine. We could have the LR Super Saiyan 4s come back around once we are able to actually be in the final phase against Omega Shenron here. So 8.6 is pretty good. At this point, I'm going to start skipping the turns that he's not on, and we'll see him next time he comes around. Well, I think I die. Oh, I dodged. Never mind. I was gonna say I think I die here, but no, we're good. Might as well let this play, I guess. I thought I was gonna die there, and I was gonna show it and be like, well, yeah, that's red zone, right? With Future Gohan right there, because he didn't get really any of his damage reduction stacks up, but that's why dodge is so good. I will say that for sure. Okay. 264, yeah, okay. His defense is fully built up here, basically. We'll get this with you. We'll grab this with you. We're not going to get all in the family of Gohan or anything, right? There's not really a team built for him. Just kind of have him floating around. He's kind of chilling there, giving us some support. It's going to get, like, absolutely creamed by Omega unless we get his active there, but I think we'll be looking good. Even with Kid Gohan, because I think we will have a good chance to get his actives guns against Omega if that happens, right? We can see a pretty good defensive stat from Vegeta if that does end up happening right here, so... Again, Vegeta's probably going to take double digits from this in Shenron against his normals. I'm assuming he definitely will take double digits with Kid Gohan in rotation. But just to get it in the video, okay, that's cool. Will be good to see. Yep. Okay, we're looking good here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Vegeta's pretty self-explanatory. There's not really much to talk about him and what he does. Just kind of shows up, he does good damage, and that's good. I'll play this and we'll skip ahead again because I really like this active skill. I think it's really cool, so I'm gonna make sure I click the right one.
Fusion するぞ、カカロット。フュージョンしてっておめえの口から聞けるなんて最高だぜ、ベジータ。フュージョン。俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。
Okay, this is going to be an interesting rotation here. We're going to get a good amount of links active with you. I'll put this down here. We'll grab these. Yeah, we'll grab these. And I think the in orbs will line up to get a 6 orbs with you. Perfect, okay. We're not going to see any attacks. This is the lowest we've seen his defense at, so it's at 440k plus super attack. I still think that is enough to tank this Sen Shenron right here, but it is definitely not enough to tank Omega Shenron's normals. So we'll definitely see a lot of damage taken if that is the case, but I think that we'll be able to finish off the Sen Shenron next turn, where we get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta back on rotation. And that will be really good. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will be able to do a good amount of damage for us. Given that Sen Shenron doesn't dodge this super from Vegeta, he will do a good amount of damage here. Yeah, 8.12 is pretty strong, but again, you see, like, these are like the numbers that he's putting up on like the mod Vegeta team himself, right? But it's a huge difference once you really get these Super Saiyan 4 links like GT, Saiyan Roar. It's just a 9-day difference, really. So that's good for us. So yeah, we'll skip ahead again. Alright, we did not finish from that turn, but this is a perfect chance to use the active skills here again. This is going to be really good. I'll skip this Vegeta's for this time, but we're able to save the Dokkan attack for the next phase using these active skills, right? And we're just going to do tons of damage here. That's really good, right? Should I let this one play? No, we'll let this one right out too again. This active skill is like my favorite probably, or one of my favorites.
これであの世へ送ってやる。ウルトラビッグバンカメハメハ。
I mean, come on. Acknowledge Vegeta's active skill. I have to play this one too.
貴様の片付け方が分かったぞ。やっとな。貴様を倒すには二度と修復できないよう粉々に吹っ飛ばすことだ。さらばだ。ブルマ、トランクス、そしてカカロット。
Okay, so this is very dangerous. We're probably dead here. But I think we'll at least see Vegeta take one attack, right? So he's at 600k defense while super. I think Vegeta will see him attack once. Kid Gohan is dead. Unless he evades right there. Kid Gohan is definitely dead, but we'll still move forward here. I am pretty sure Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta will see him get attacked once. I think. He might not, actually. I wish I could have put Gogeta at the end. We would have nullified that, but unfortunately we could not. So that does suck a little bit. If that attack in the middle slot is Omega evading, that is just gonna really annoy me, actually. Just because we could definitely I want to show Vegeta taking the double digits, but if we can't see that, it is what it is, right? I do know that Omega is going to. Can you nullify his countdown? Like one of the countdown attacks. Can you nullify those? Yeah, because he didn't do the other one, right? This is not gonna count on me? No, it does still anyways. Okay. Well, we saw Vegeta take double digits. That is pretty much it. You are dead here, Kid Gohan. Yep. Goodbye. That's 1.5 million damage. Is quite a lot. Yeah. But again, we were able to see Vegeta does take double digits. Now we had Kid Gohan on rotation, but even without Kid Gohan, Vegeta still would have taken very little damage. Because again, he would have still been around like what 520k, 500 up to 506k defense. You saw one time, right? And that turn he was at 600k defense, right? So I think he's really good on this gear skill. Would I say he's the best EZA in the game? I would actually have to look again at the recent EZAs we've gone. Yeah, give me 1 second. What EZAs have we gone recently again? I completely forgot at the top of my head. No, I think LR Goku Black and Zamasu are better than him if we're gonna compare these units, right? But I think this guy's like right there at second with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but I don't know. That's really it. Let me know what you guys think. He's very, very powerful now. Very glad to see. Well, he was always powerful, but he's at his full potential now is what we could say, I think, for sure. So very sweet to see. And that's it. I'll catch you on the next one.